Hey everyone, and here is finally the episode where Rome finally falls. Before all that, I have to fight a Julii army over here. In modern day Slovenia, I skipped the battle. As you saw, this battle was pretty great, as my losses were very low and theirs were very high. So I go all the way to Patavium, besiege the city, but kind of a more negative part is the Romans have two huge armies to the west, so that might delay my capture of the city for a long time. And here in central Italy, the Julii still have a bunch of armies nearby. But the best part of all this is, as you just saw right here, I finally besiege Rome and I take the city, so now all I need is 50 cities and my conquest is complete. Finally, Rome falls, the city is mine, and yeah, basically you just witnessed the fall of Rome. So of course I do what I do in every other city when I capture it. Train, retrain, build, rebuild. Yep, looks like I need only 6 more cities. But I have a bunch of armies nearby that need to be retrained, so I gotta do that first. So I have quite a big army over here. I have a bunch of units who are depleted of their full numbers. And yeah, another great reason to capture Rome is they can't send missions to all the other Romans, which I don't really think they ever take them seriously or anything, but either way, it's great to capture them. And the SPQ are, like, their faction never rebels, nothing ever happens bad to them. They always get money somehow and sustain their huge armies, but now that they're out of the way, it is quite good. So sooner or later, they're gonna attack, and I place an army on the river right in front of Rome, which is a very easy and good position to defend, because I can send reinforcements in quick. Here I defeat a smaller Julii army, just to make way for my army to head into Tarentum and retrain. And I send almost all my units out of Tarentum, and as one YouTube user mentioned in a previous video, I really don't give a damn about how the population feels. I know they're all pissed off and public order's going down, but eventually I'll just send in more soldiers. And all of Greece is fine. In southern Greece, I'm going to again get a bunch of phalanx pikemen and begin to create another army so I could send them in and reinforce the other main armies. And with the cataphracts I already have, it looks like things are going to be fine. So what I was thinking was, instead of building a full-on, just an entire army of cataphracts around here, I'm just going to add these cataphract units to an already existing army, the one I'm creating in southern Greece at the moment, to increase their effectiveness. And I believe that's just going to give me more success in the battlefield. Let's see how that goes. And also, an army from Anatolia, Asia, or yeah, is going to be sent into Greece. They could march from there to the western coast and be sent into Italy. And don't know why it happened here. The army quickly gets transported. And soon they're going to be on their way to join the army that I'm creating. Meanwhile, in Italy, the situation seems to be pretty tense, as I do not know where the Julii will decide to attack. Rome seems to be totally in the reach, and over here, the Scipii attack me right near Syracuse. I'm going to fight them on the field. I don't want to risk a defeat. It was a clear victory. Losses were a bit high, but it's a victory nonetheless. I take Syracuse, exterminate the population just to calm them down. I hate having horrible public order when I take a city. And Antioch seems to be having some kind of family party, so instead of Also just building a bunch of elephants in one army. I'm going to take what I already have, minus one general or family member, and I'm going to send him into Italy to help combat these Julii. Meanwhile, the Julii have not attacked, and they're still standing in their original positions. So I send an army into the woods to the northwest of Rome. Disband the camel archers, as there's only about a few of them left. Not enough to make a difference or be any effective. So the army in Rome still needs to be retrained a lot more. I can wait. As more units from Egypt and Antioch will be pouring in pretty soon, hopefully. Unless something stops them, of course. And the army that's going to Tarentum are going to go to Capua instead and retrain there, just so they get closer to the front lines. And another army is going to be sent right north of Rome